Bro, this is crazy. I'm out of rank tickets, but it's the... Well, I guess I have my free one. The reason I'm out of rank tickets is because I've been freaking playing a buttload of ranked, because this meta is built for scumbag Vanessas like me, man. This was the perfect time to, like, release the cache of rank tickets that I've just been holding back. You don't get them back if you win? You can, but usually you get back, like, an equivalent amount of gems or something. This is a gimme. Oh, but dude, a large bronze is kind of interesting, because I'm trying to think of... I guess it could be a lot of things. But, like, what larges are at the bronze level? Cove, Crow's Nest. It is interesting. But me personally, I think I gotta go 2 silver tier skills. Great time to get, like, a cannon. Does this say plus 6 burn? I don't know why I was plus 16. Okay, you're gonna give me a double barrel. And I would say from that, we're pretty much off to the races. That's a pretty good start. Let's see if we get a lighter as well. Classic. I love the double barrel, man. I love the double barrel. Yeah, rip to Kyrie Irving's ACL. I'm sorry to see it go or whatever. As the Cooper flag of basketball, I'm kind of like an expert in this stuff. Sells ammo items. I wouldn't mind like getting a bolus or something. That... Oh, wow! It's literally impossible to purchase. Actually, this is fine. This is fine. We'll just take the grenade. I do like a sharpening stone, honestly, as well. This early, I'll take a sharpening stone. We probably still lose day 1, though. 60, so we have 120 damage. If the grenade... Nah, probably still lose, but... The noise... Well, I don't know. Maybe not, actually. The noise woke up my cats. First off, cats better learn. When you're watching NL, that's... Oh, shit. That's not the time to go to sleep. Secondarily, why are you watching... Why are you watching with, like, hot audio, man? That's crazy to me. I know it's like a Gen Z thing. Like, once again, millennials are, like, the only... generation on the right side of history with this specific thing, but like Gen Z, like they just be letting it fly on the bus with the music and the podcasts and stuff, huh? People with hair don't want to mess it up with headset band. Oh no, Snex, are you 78 years old? 1 in 1.4 individuals outside has one AirPod in at all times. What do you mean they don't want to mess up their hair with the hairband? It's not like 1986, man. You don't know what you're speaking about. I do want a medium item, but I also want to save money for B1 and B2. It's on site. It's on fleek. It's on clit. What is... Oh, sorry, your rightmost item. Your right... No, this is... Oh, well, now your leftmost item as well. Why not, man? Why not? Small items. We need to look for a powder horn. What do we have in our pocket? A 2-piece. A 2-piece. I'm gonna roll because a powder horn is so valuable. Okay, it happens. You get 10 burn, 9 burn. You know what? You gotta take weapons with you. If we're gonna spam weapons, we gotta take weapons with us. I got one hand in my pocket. You guys been watching Pop Culture Jeopardy? Did you know that the original Dawson's Creek theme song was supposed to be Hand in My Pocket by Alanis Morissette? I didn't know that. I didn't know that until Jeopardy told it to me. No way? Yeah, I mean, it was the 90s, man. You wouldn't know shit about that. Up on Dawson's Creek. I wish I knew anything about Dawson's Creek so I could, like, keep it going, but I don't. Let's see. You know what? We should take the easy way out on that one. I think we probably lose day 2 as well. Manchuda best.
But I've seen my share of storms.
This is so winnable. Guy who doesn't understand basic arithmetic. Actually, it is so winnable because the lighter is gonna keep us in the motherfucking game. The lighter is gonna do it, man. But you just gotta get the HP a lot lower so Jabalian Longbow doesn't one-tap you. Okay, we lose. That's fine. NL, are you mad at me? I'm not mad at you. It's just, I'm mad at society. I'm mad at society for making you confident enough to say people with hair don't want to wear headphones because it'll mess up their hair. Because to me, it's like, you haven't been outside since 2018. Because the AirPods are everywhere, man. So the streets are saying you're not really a dad unless you've got the Knicks game on in one AirPod while you're at your kid's baseball game. Okay, well, I'll add it to the oeuvre for now. AirPods don't touch your hair? Yeah, now you're getting it. Now you're picking it up. You're 100% correct. This one's tough, man, because skills are always good, but they're expensive. But, a crow's nest, a powder horn. I don't really want seaweed because this shit is, like, expensive. You're really starting to piss me the fuck off, dude. This run is, like, a little cursed right now.
2 pots. Was it bismuth?
Did Chalamet get robbed, or is he on fraud alert? Well, I haven't seen a complete unknown, to be honest with you. And I haven't seen the Brutalist. But I don't think, like, being the consensus #2 for Best Actor means you're a fraud. I think that it just means maybe it wasn't your year. Also, I think it's good, as much as I like Bob Dylan and I like Timothée Chalamet, I think it's good that the Academy is not just giving Best Actor to, like, the best impression of the year of, like, a real person that looks and sounds like a real person. So I think, honestly, I got nothing against it. I didn't really pay it any mind. We desperately need some items, man. It's not those, though. It's not those. It's not these either. If I were willing, I guess I could be persuaded, and I think it's going to be kind of shit, but I could be persuaded to try that for a second. Trebuchet is not really good this patch, but I could be persuaded to try it. We need a B1 and a B2, and we need a fucking powder flask or a ramrod, man.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
The Academy thought Ralph Fiennes had won the Oscar previously. That was like 3 people out of 10,000 people in the Academy. That at least they copped to it, okay? You're being radicalized by social media, and it's not your fault. I just got killed by concealed dagger. That'll sting. Oh.
Place to store the rest of
Create
the
a bronze
tyrant's
item. I have to believe that B1 and B2 are gonna show up, man.
Guys who trained me were a very
I have to believe.
Argenta's training. She's amazing.
People first.
They're gonna hook me up. This is a great item that I cannot afford, but you're garbage. I'm never gonna use a healing item, so I'm not gonna hold that for 20 years. That's not the item I wish to purchase. There we go. Okay, and then reroll once more. I do like a cutlass, man. I do. Really hard to get to that amount of money and save 8 for a B1 and B2, though. We do need an E2 ammo Tambien Summer. I've been saying that.
Another
It has to be done. I mean, one thing that's very interesting here is ever since I quit Twitter, people keep trying to drag me into the culture war by saying, like, hey, did you see this thing that is like it happened in like a small town in Minneapolis or something like that? Hey, weigh in on this one bakery in Duluth, Minnesota. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, and I'm better for it. I don't know anything about that. The only small town bake shop I'm familiar with is Amy's. And I still hold a grudge against Gordon Ramsay for trying to take them out, because they were just literally like minding their own business. I think we gotta swing for the fences, man. The lighter is simply not doing enough, but you're doing something. 8 chance, 16%. I think I want the grenade to have the best chance to crit.
I would never debase my wares by.
I don't want the seaweed. I want the seaweed, but not in this meta, man. You give me a powder flask or a ramrod, man. Okay, we're going up against somebody else cursed.
But if you insist, you should know I'm a bit of a
They were on the way
legend
out.
on Palago.
Actually, they're still open, but like not in Arizona, apparently, according to the Kitchen Nightmare subreddit. But they have like 7 locations in Croatia or something. We take those.
You should put
We
it
take
toward
those.
nobler use. Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
All your items. So I mean, we don't really have haste. Give me +1 ammo for now. Now we're talking.
Proud of you.
Gay Bob Dylan be like tangled up in dudes. That's true. I must admit, I felt a little uneasy when he bent down to tie the laces on my dudes. He's slow cooldown items. A free slow item. See, I like a bolus, man. I feel like you're actually, like, bronze trebuchet is very much on the way out. I can live with that. Lighter is still good. Guy who's fighting the last war, man. Hang on. It's not your fault, okay? It's not your fault. I understand a lot of people, I don't know, you might be fucking like legend in the game. You might be ranked #1. But anytime someone says something that disagrees with me in the chat about the Bazaar, I'm like, I get it. A lot of people quit the game during the Dooley apocalypse around like the holiday season. You don't know what it is now. I'm silver. Okay, silver literally just means you're playing the game a lot. So I'm going to continue to talk down to you. All you need to, if you're going to pull that fucking bullshit appeal to authority, I'm friends with a dude who's in Legend and he says the burn build is not functional right now, okay? We're going to get 2 gold and a tool, and it's going to be powder flask. It's going to be weather glass. Weather glass is interesting. Because we do have a slow, we do have a burn. It would be a triple caster. I don't think we're quite there yet. And then I always have to, I do this every time. I'm pretty sure this guy's like a cooldown merchant, right? Preening Duelist is a cool, no, he's an ammo merchant! You're my guy, man.
Which dueling academy?
Who's the cooldown merchant I'm thinking of? Not the mosquito, but the one with the clockwork daggers?
But I read the art of the duel.
No, a Cosmic Rock is a mosquito to me. Sorry, that's not your fault. I should have specified. Okay, finally B1 and B2 exist. This is actually like it's still pretty good. I would pay the 8.
We're part shop, part museum.
Ooh, the keen of the blade.
And now we gotta
Quick as a
think.
fight.
Because we definitely want pistol swords. So we're pulling a non-ammo. Do you pull figurehead? 25 damage on everything is pretty good. You only need to pull 2 things. I think, I get that you're an ammo item, but we want to kill faster. We'd love, well, we want you to have a good chance to crit. 8%, 16%, 25%, you go to 41%. I think we'll run it like that. We'll give that a try. No, I think the cannon is still... Well, I could see your point that you pull the cannon and put the pop snappers and the revolver. I just don't think we're quite ready for it yet. Now, this is one where I'll admit I could be wrong. 10 gold. I don't think we don't have the skills over, under, through. Me, when I'm going to the woods, to grandmother's house we go, I just don't think we have the the damage or the enchantment or the skills on pistol sword to go all in on it yet. It's a pig that hasn't quite gotten there yet. They do have a lot of HP though. I'm in your walls. Day 5 gold pistol sword seems incredible. It happens all the time, man. Happens all the time. Happens every day in this mixed up world. I'll take 14 gold. Holy cow. No, we're not putting lighter out there. You appear to be laboring under the delusion that lighter is good. I unfortunately have to tell you that that is not the case. Hey, we gotta stop this guy. I think that we lose, man. The healing is just too powerful. Ironically, this would be a great situation in which to have the lighter. Still, the hold. Just keep it going, man. Do something. The sandstorm will save me. The sandstorm will save me. The sandstorm is not going to save me. Whatever. I mean, this was our RNG pick.
I know the eastern sky. But can we get
What was that Quiplash submission yesterday? You've outed yourself, I think, as a subreddit user. You appear to be confused. This website is for live content. We stream live. The comments happen about things that are live. And then, like, yeah, the content, like, gets posted elsewhere. But you then digesting it and watching it later is, like, literally, like, waking up early in the morning to, like, oh, I gotta catch up on, like, the late night with Seth Meyers episode I missed last night.
You have to ask the price.
That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it's just... It's very far from what I would consider to be something that speaks to my spirit.
Excellent choice. Whoever said money can't...
The live comments are the worst ones. The live comments are way better than the comments you see after the fact, man. After the fact, people are like... Well, not always, but like in the chat, people are really fucking funny. We don't have the funniest chat on the website, unfortunately, as I've learned as I've started watching like funnier people. But we do pretty well compared to like the average Twitch chat. Even if sometimes like people come in and they're like, hey, what are your thoughts on like the Twitch drama from yesterday? Or like they'll resub and have like an inside joke from another streamer in the resub message. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, well, you're just like cooked. But regardless, we're above average for sure. But then the comments that happen after the show are always like, it was a pretty good stream, but does anybody think that it's actually becoming like not funny how much Ryan actually hates Corey? And I'm like, dude, you're not... You ever see the picture of the dude eating and he's next to the advertisement where there's like 4 people in the advertisement laughing? I bring it up for no reason. 25 damage on everything is still pretty good. You don't understand millennial male bonding, is what I'm trying to say to you. You don't get it. Millennial male bonding is gaslighting your other male friends into thinking that they're complete pieces of garbage. Now, if anything, the reason that I hate Corey is because he knows that, but he still pretends to have his feelings hurt by it to weaponize my largely younger audience to have blowback towards me, which I find millennially disingenuous. But I don't think this is the right kind of situation to be having that discussion because there's not that much nuance online.
Huge things.
You were going to give me a gold powder flask. See, this is interesting. Because Crow's Nest is, like, really good. But we simply have no weapons that work for it. Without having the ability to reload. But I do feel like you buy and hold it, because it can make or break a run. And then you fish... Dude, hang on a second here. Okay, I mean, like, the rifle does work with it, but you need something else to make it do more damage. We would have to sell, so that would take us to 12. It would take us to 15. It can't be done yet. But holding the... Well, let me put it this way. We're really like one reload item away from running
We're out
double
to
barrel
do
crow's
the
nest and
thing,
feeling pretty good.
Not to squabble with nobodies.
Of the 3 cities in which I live, Kingston was number 1, sufficiently rated. Peterborough number 2, underrated. Cornwall number 3, underhated. That's how I'd rank them too, but I've only lived in Kingston and then driven through Peterborough and stopped in Cornwall to pee on the way to Nova Scotia. So I don't think I'm really like a source. For me, you go to 50, right? The thing is, I don't see figurehead being like a long-term part of the run, but like it would just be nice to get the 4 wins so the run's not a disaster, I guess. So
Now this will inspire the crew.
does Kingston have light rail? I have to be honest, I might be the only honest millennial on this website. I don't know what light rail is. It has trains. I think at some point we all just pivoted to calling trains light rail. And then I no longer, I was too embarrassed to ask at the time, and now it's too late. Trains above the ground. Now listen, I know if you're from Europe, this is gonna sound crazy. With a North American mindset, a town like Kingston doesn't need trains. There's 2 streets in the downtown core of the city. There's Princess Street, which basically runs one way like down to the water, and then there's Queen Street that runs one way up from the water. I'm not saying it wouldn't be nice. I'm just saying, like, given the capital expense, I think that you can walk from one end to oh, sorry, you're right. Brock is the other one. My mistake. It's been a while. You can walk from the start of downtown to the end of downtown in like 20 minutes.
Unbearably slow.
Or I can at least.
Come on in. Let's chat.
How are you a millennial and anti-public transportation? I'm not anti-public transportation. It's just having lived there, you can just walk everywhere. And there's buses. There's just not trains. And the buses are basically trains. You're going to say they get stuck in traffic. Buddy, there's 2 streets. There's no traffic. You're going to be totally fine. You can walk from the university to the edge of downtown in 15 minutes. You're handy to have in a pinch, but a cannon is not gonna last. Let me give it a try.
Sad to say goodbye.
If a city has a university, it should have trains. It has a train station. I feel like I'm losing my mind here. Also, Peterborough does not need a light rail system, and they have a university. Come on now.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Also, if you live in a small town, I'm pro trains. Anytime I travel somewhere and it has trains, I'm like, this is awesome. All I would say is you should direct your ire at Los Angeles more than at Kingston, Ontario. Because in Kingston, Ontario, you can get your own personal train. It'll actually get you there faster than a train. It's called a bike. And if you buy yourself like a $96 Huffy or something like that, you could take yourself from the Kingston Center down to Confederation Basin in like 10 minutes. You'll be totally fine, man. What did LA do? They got like 8 million people and no public transit, or at least really bad public transit. I still need to find a way to reload, man. That's something. I would at least, I'd welcome you to the squad. When were you last in LA? When did Persona 5 come out? I was there at the E3 that Persona 5 was like the flagship game at. 1 second. You gotta go. It's hard for me to believe that you cut figurehead. Okay. Non-weapon items. Give me a small. Revolver over snappers. Tibelius, aren't you a chatter? And also like a Roman Empire, or a Roman Emperor? Tibelius. / user Tibelius. Account created 2011, 999 messages. They've been timed out 9 times. Yeah, they've been banned by me in 2021. I do it. Toasty, this is an interesting one. I banned them in 2021. You unbanned them that night. Let's see what they were saying. Caught. I mean, I gotta scroll all the way back to 2021. Also, like, I'm in your house like carpet or whatever. Let me see what we got here. I can't scroll back that far. You're still chatting. Can you just tell me what you got banned for? I'm not gonna re-ban you. I would just love if you told me what you got banned for so that I knew. We don't really use an aquatic. These are pretty bad.
A mile is just a measurement, and all measurements are imaginary.
/ user Tibelius. Let's see. I don't even know. That was a long time ago. I legally cannot force you to say. So you protected yourself. You know, I'm not mad at you. You're using your rights appropriately.
I want you to be happy.
How could I be upset with you about that? I really don't want to get gumballs, man. I guess what I'll do is I'll go visit a hero merchant and then just not reroll. For every 50 gold you spend, upgrade an item of a lower tier. But you're silver. That's no good, man. Yeah, I don't think that the flail is ever going to happen. Bootstraps is insane. Yeah, insane that upgrading my bronze items every 50 gold I spend. That seems crazy. Apollo just went crazy with it? Yeah, as the pig, man. We could try the dragon. We might be too weak, but... I don't know why in my head I thought that the dragon would have like 1700 HP. I now see that it is 3000, but we're in his walls. That's huge. Whenever you use a medium item, one of your burn items gains 15 burn. We use medium items quite frequently. They said you had a weird vibe, then said because you like getting weird with it in chests that it shouldn't be a bannable offense, so you gave them the stamp of approval on the unban. They said you had a weird vibe in chests. Well, I don't think that's not like a criminal act. I can't be super upset about it. You do have a weird vibe in chess? Well, that might be true, but you can understand like why I would be annoyed when like someone who is like a 700 in chess tells me I have like a weird vibe. No disrespect, Tibelius. Maybe since 2021 you've become like an international master or whatever. You don't know his rating? No, I was just going based on like the average of chatters. I'll pay 10 for that. You guys ever fly Air Canada and play chess on the seatback entertainment? I know this sounds crazy. It sounds like a flex. But it's really easy at this point in 2025 to have a fucking good chess computer in your chess game. There's 3 difficulty levels. If you play number 1, they don't even know how to move the pieces. If you play number 2, you can do like scholars made on them every single time. The number 3 is legitimately like 800 level. Within the first 8 moves, you'll be like up a piece every single time. So whenever they're like, we're beginning our final descent, maybe I'm like sick of, I finished a movie, I got like 40 minutes left, like I'll play them in chess, but they gotta start sending their best, man. It's getting crazy. Hang on, let me see. Stop shooting me. My burn is not doing enough. My burn is not doing enough. I font my burn. You can PvP with other people on the flight, but you'd probably want to ask them first, because I don't think they're gonna show up. Oh, you're right, they bonked me. That explains, I was like, why is my double barrel so ass? It's because they bonked me, Jerry. It's very tempting to try to take out the sniper, but I'm just wondering if I would even want to. Does Enclave Revenant have anything good? Enclave Revenant. It's all, well, they have Shadow Cloak, which we really don't care. Well, it's gold Shadow Cloak. It takes too much space. I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna march to the beat of my own drum, to be honest. I think we do 2,300 damage before your shit gets a chance to fire. Like, that's a given. Now, the only question is, would we actually take advantage of this skill if it showed up? Luckily, you usually don't have to worry about that. Enchant an item with crit effects. I wish that we had like a sexier enchantment. I do need to see, let me take a look at what the figurehead does when it gets deadly. 25 flat crit chance. No shot, bro. No. I'm not going Crow's Nest because this is a weapon spam build right now. If we had reload, we could go Deadly Crow's Nest. Otherwise, I'm not tossing it out there in lieu of the figurehead. It's on a slightly different path this time. Weapon spam with crows. I'm not a part of it right now. We fixate on the double barrel. Sorry. I don't know what. Can somebody start telling some fucking jokes in chat or telling some stories about some shit that happened in their life? This is why the Bazaar is on fucking suicide watch for streaming it, man. No matter, people don't type, then you make a decision and they're like, I would have done the other one. Okay, fucking get the game tomorrow, bitch. It's free tomorrow. Put more ghosts in the queue so I can beat your ass and get easier 10 pieces, okay? It's depressing to play the game right now. Okay, that's like, don't infect me with your mental illness, bro. That's not my fault. I didn't do shit about that. That's literally your problem. I didn't ask for your crutch. Don't ask for mine, man. Okay, I'm gonna dump that. I don't know why I'm holding pop snappers, but I'm keeping a light on for it. I'll spend 5 on the 10 damage. I can live with it. Jonathan Barant.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
What happened to Costco bits? I've said it 100 times, but I don't resent you for asking, and I appreciate the pivot. It became too fucked up to go to the store because the parking lot at the Richmond Costco is like a war zone. So we started getting like the shit delivered, but then like instead of going once every week or once every 2 weeks, we just get shit delivered from Costco like once a month. And it's way better, to be honest with you. I'm not a groceries delivery guy. Like for the most part, I go out for groceries, but the Costco stuff specifically. How'd your grocery trip go yesterday? No complaints, man. No complaints.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
You know what's giving me life? Sorry, there's some irony associated with this. Hello, Ramrod. Watching those fucking USA oranges rot on the shelf in the grocery store week after week. It's just a complicated fucking... You can discount them as much as you want. I see this. It used to be... It's $3.49. It's $3.49 a pound for the oranges. On sale for 99 cents a pound. Oh, yeah. Okay. Great sale for the dumpster. If you go to 49 cents a pound, I might consider it. -2 food wastage. Bitch, I don't work at the grocery store, motherfucker. They're the ones who bought the oranges. They can pay the moral cost. Now... I do want to, it's just tough. It's tough to figure out. You're useless, so you can go. It just sucks to take away one more item that does damage to get crit chance. But we are going to need to reload at some point. It may not be yet, but... 30% burn on the crit, kind of amazing. The problem in the current meta is that you're just dead by the time the burn from a lighter becomes meaningful. I appreciate the extra burn that we got from the dragon, but it has to be like really fast. But you could do Ramrod Crow's Nest. That's true. That's actually, you know what? That might be the way, man. You would go like Ramrod, Crow's Nest with the lighter, and you would... This looks fucking sick to me. We have 148% crit chance, so let's just take... Skills unique to Vanessa. That's pretty good. Snap poppers instead. Okay, okay. Although 3 seconds, 4 seconds, charge. Yeah, no, it should be fine. That's right, it will charge the Ramrod even more. You're not wrong. Sells skills.
Is full of noise. You must find the quiet with it.
Okay, I think I'm divesting. We no longer need you for sure. Well, let's store these. You never know. We might get a level up reward that's like money for weapons, and the chicks for free.
A blade can prune the guard.
What the hell? That's a lot of teeth, man. I've never seen this before. Yo, it's the mimic. Yo, it's the bat. He's rare. Yeah, I hope so. I've never seen him before. A dually at 9 wins on day 10. I'm just gonna level with you. I think we're possibly going up against a god.
We're out to dethrone a king.
Anytime you see a dually in the late game, you gotta be like, you just gotta put respect on them right now, because Dooley is not in a good place. We're gonna have to deal with a lot of burn. I mean, so are we, or so are they, I should say, but I think it's on a different level. Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh, we were actually, like, really close. Okay, enchanted pop snappers or enchanted crow's nest. I don't really care for radiant. Honestly, I want to go crazy, man. Let's get pop snappers going. Shiny pop snappers.
This is why I wear red.
Heavy pop snappers. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, you fucker. Slow ain't bad. Are you playing the same patch, man? The fights are over in 2.8 seconds. Okay, that's actually... +2 slow actually is a little bit better. I'll give you that one. I think we might have a chance to beat this fella. Why not? Why so much swearing? Because it's not like, I reject the Tipper Gore-esque notion that, like, there's like a moral problem with saying the F word, I guess. I just don't think it has, like, any power, in that regard, at least. Which F word? Well, okay. There's two different, there's the F word and there's the F slur.
Acorns.
We have to be particular about this. I think you guys are getting dumped so I can run Tropical Island.
It's so tiny.
Adult content warning, non-believer.
I made a
People told
sale.
me it would change like when I had a kid, but it really hasn't. Like it's come up where we've been like listening to a song and they say a bad word. And then when she's singing it, she says the bad word. And I just go, oh, we don't say that one. That's a bad word. And my daughter literally just goes, okay. We take these. I don't know what your build is, but we can take these.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Like, for example, in I Love It, when she says, I'm from the 70s, or you're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. My daughter said bitch once. I said, oh, we don't say that word. That's a bad word. That was a pretty bad run. That's not a swear?
I am the last daughter
All right,
of House
say it to your
Cordelia.
mom then.
My father lives through me.
Yeah, let's throw slash marker in there. It's Bazaar 1.